So thank you so much for being at your on your yoga mat or in our virtual yoga room one more day. So many things, right, going on into my mind. So one of the things that constantly is on my mind is since I'm not physically with y'all, it's very difficult to sometimes register the degree of intensity of a yoga practice together. So so two things is gearing it through my own physical capability that day. Sometimes I'm very energetic and sometimes I'm not. As you may have probably noticed, I'm getting old fairly quickly. And so that brings the idea of, what is the purpose of yoga, right? Is it really to achieve anything physically, or is it, again, what I constantly remind myself is to, the practice is a practice of maintaining our mobility, our physical body, our ability to be not distracted by this, so then all our energy can go to this. So the physical body, when it starts ailing or starts aching or starts doing all these other things that come with age, you'll all eventually get to be my age one day, so you'll understand that. Then things will start just catching your attention, and so in order to keep the body moving, to keep the energy moving, because the body, the physical body, is a very precious gift, right? Human body in itself. So according to the yoga philosophy, we live numerous numbers of lives. It's actually about 8.4 million forms of life that our soul can take. But from all those 8.4 million forms of life that we take over and over and over, and we have been taking it since the beginning of times, if there's such a thing, since infinity. So we have had immediate cycles of that samsara, of that going in and out of these bodies, because we have not learned our physical or spiritual lesson. We have not been able to detached from this, and we think that this is our reality, our physical body is our reality. Then our mind has always been connected to this portion, and the idea, the intention of that yoga practice is that we are able to really value the preciousness of the human body itself. So the physical human body is the only place where we can actually evolve spiritually. All the other 8.4 million forms of life that we take as a soul, minus one, are not. And even when according to my guru explains that even when we go to those 9 heavens, right, those celestial abodes, that is still within the realm of the material world. So even if we go to those, and we accumulate so good things and good deeds in our lives, and we kind of buy our pass to go to this celestial abode where everything is beautiful and lives last for a longer times than us, we eventually have to come back. We have to come back because that's not reaching our goal. The eternal, or the intention of our spiritual self, is to really return to that spiritual self, and celestial abodes and all those other things are not. And so we can do karma yoga, which takes us to this celestial abodes. We can do Gyan yoga, will take us to the immersing into the formless God, which is very just, you get there and there's no relation, there's no engagement. It's just almost inert. So the most precious ability of this human body is so we can engage into that emotional, into that devotional engagement to our spiritual self, to that relationship to our divine God that lives and resides, that's mysterious and illogical as that may seem, resides in our hearts and is inside of us and is outside of us and is around us. We just simply have not been able to attach ourselves. As difficult as our intellectual mind needs to or has an ability to comprehend that. And that's the part that we need to maybe work on and surrender, because we want to engage and connect deeply to that ability. So the longer we have our physical body, the more healthy our physical human body is, the more time we have to mature and to really think about and to practice that devotional engagement. And the way to the path to reach that happiness is love, through bhakti, through developing those emotions of love, of divine love. So all that to say, I'm old and we need to practice yoga together. And I was very happy to have interaction with one of you this week, which really made me think and made me realize that maybe carving some time even in our yoga time to do a little bit of that introspective work, that meditation time, that breathing is really important. So very, very gently, we're going to allow the physical body then to do its thing, to do its work, to slowly move around, to really pay attention to all the things that need to be paid attention, because that brings our mind, our focus into those parts, and we let the body exhale so we can cleanse out, right? There's so many things that we stored in our physical body, so many emotions that we stored in our physical body. And then allow the inhalation to breathe in, to open, to really expand the physical body is really important. And let the exhalation, the breath out. Allow the exhalation to exhale, to breathe out through the gut area. And maybe the right arm slowly opens to the right side of your body. You can open it gently behind and extend it and open all the way behind your body. And let the right arm slowly come gently across. And you cross it over towards the left leg, left thigh, left hip, left ground. Allow your head to roll with it. Inhale it through that right shoulder blade to really open the upper back. And then let the exhalation slowly empty through that left side, squeezing, squeezing. And let the right arm, one more time, slowly open wide, extend it and reach it. Rotating the hand so there's an extension, not from the joint of the shoulder, but from the pectoral muscles to open the chest, to really feel your chest extending, extending, broadening. And let the exhalation carry the opposite side of your upper body, the shoulder blades, slowly crossing around in your head and your neck, slowly moves broadly towards the side. And then inhale it gently, exhale, squeeze, squeeze through your oblique muscles. And then last time, right arm opens broadly, extend and open the lungs on the right side of your body, your chest, the shoulder, the spine moves deeply, and let the exhalation cross over all the way through gently, reach out, all the way out to the left. Inhale back to center, breathe and gently back to center. Allow your body to exhale, raise your left knee, gently letting it perpendicular towards the ground, and then cross it slowly over towards the right side of your body, just crossing the opposite side of your torso, finding the hip, the waist, the glutes, the thigh, all the muscles and all the tissues to slowly cross the right knee, gently into the right shoulder, into the right underarm, into the ribcage, and twist gently towards the left side of your body. Breathing in, dropping the shoulders. It's not carrying it through your shoulders. Is the exhalation that moves the body deep through your gut, moving and twisting slowly, rolling your neck slowly towards the left side. One more time, crown of head extends. Exhale all the way through, gently through the spine, to the waist, to the glutes, and then coming gently back to center, maintaining the right foot where it is, and the left foot where it is, crossing it over with your left hand, gently looking out towards the right side, looking out towards the front of your body, or all the way towards the back of your body, with your left hand holding the knee, the left hand holding gently inside, twisting gently out towards the right side, sitting back onto the right foot. If your right foot is flexed under your glute, or maybe using a prop to support that hip area. Exhale, kindly open your shoulders, jaw drawn in, crown extends, breathe into your chest, and exhale through your belly. One more time, feel that your body is squeezing, that you're really moving the organs, the tissues, all the things inside. And then come back gently towards the center, breath in. And one more time, just single breath. Exhale slowly towards the left side. Breathe all the way, completely twisting gently towards the left. And come back, inhaling towards the center. Breath in and out towards the right side. Exhale gently all the way through, and then gently come back towards the center. Take a deep breath in. And let your left leg undo. Cross it, extend both legs, sit upright. Allow your left hand to come gently all the way behind us. If you're just reaching out to that left side. Shoulder is never tense, open the pectoral muscles. Feel that you're really moving from the breastbone area. So it's not the crunching of the back of the shoulder. We tend to sometimes push back to the deltoid muscles and through the pinching of the spine. Roll the shoulders down, move your clavicle, never lock your elbow. Open through your abdomen, feel that you're moving through the entire torso. When your body is ready, allow the exhalation to slowly come gently, move out the right arm, or the left arm across to the right side, the right knee, the right foot, the right hip, the ground, twist. And exhale, move gently, jaw draws in, roll your body, softly round your spine so you have enough room. By you rounding the spine, you have room for the spine to move, the torso to move, the muscles of your back to move, your jaw drawn in, feel your body inhaling, feel the elbows exhaling kindly. One more time, find your spine, your shoulders, your neck area. When your body's ready to exhale, gently squeeze the tummy. Feel all the emotions, anything that we carry into our physical body, those physical memories. And then inhale, open the left side of your body. Again, we may have had being stressed with the week. Allow all those emotions to be just moved, or any overexcitement, anything that feels maybe lethargy or wherever it is into your body. Observe it to extend and open. Breathe into it, and then exhale it slowly across your body. Breathe out as if your body slowly moves towards the right side, slowly rolling shoulders, jaw, move, range of movement. Last breath in. Empty all the way out. Inhale slowly out and wide. Last third movement to your left side. Feel that your hand gives enough room for your shoulder. You're really pushing your chest. Feel your torso. Allow your last breath into the side to cross slowly over towards the opposite direction. Gently curling, rolling, squeezing. Jaw draws in, extension of your spine. One last exhalation. Empty. Feel that you're really moving deep inside, that you're really shifting, and then inhale, and your mind does all the work, right? Allow your mind to clear, to open, slowly to sit gently to this position, to raise your right knee this time, to cross it gently over towards the left side. Sole of your foot, knee comes closer towards your shoulder area. Allow your body to cross all the way your left arm, to hug that leg, to feel your body sitting maybe on your heel, maybe on the ground. Allow your body or any prop, and let your torso gently rotate slowly towards the right side. And you can feel the opening of the torso. You can feel the glute muscles. You can feel the waist. Your hands and arms are not tightening through your neck. You're slowly twisting, and your jaw draws in. And so what does it feel like to open the back? Many times we close the back because that's the protection part of the body, right? You want to close, and that's you protect the self from any emotional injury, intentional or not. The environment around us maintains, again, that constant, sometimes aggression, the things that we watch, the read, the things that we might even let to think. So allow your back to clear, to open broadly when your last long motion is your head and your neck and your bite and your eyes clear of any tension as you breathe out. Clear as much as possible, and then come back and let your body inhale slowly towards the center, and maybe your right hand crosses over towards your knee, towards your shin, maybe towards the foot, maybe all the way across your body towards the ground, and maybe you twist in the opposite direction away from the right foot. And you find your spine long. And again, it's about twisting, it's about moving, it's about shifting, it's about just cleansing, it's about clearing our minds through the movement. That your breath is hugely important. Sometimes we just get into a position and we forget and we start thinking about things that come up rather than just using your breath to exhale and to surrender them. They will be there. We can always find those things that we're thinking about. One more time, can you allow your body to just for the moment, just for this 1 second, inhale and broadly open and surrender the rest of it. Let go of all the other things as you exhale and then come back very, very gently. Breathe very slowly. One more time. Allow your body to rotate towards the right side, hugging that knee or slowly rotating towards the right side. Feel your body twisting, observing your belly. When the body is finally able to slowly start letting go and the breath really just softens deeply, then you can start feeling your body shifting deeply inside. There's parts of your body that become awake. And it's almost like there's layers and layers and layers of things that we are just simply exhaling and breathing out. When your last breath happens, allow your body to exhale and move your body slowly back to center and finally across towards the left side, twisting, observing, opening. Allow your back, your hips, again, points of the body that hold movement or emotion, and they are locked and steady or stuck. Find that those hips, those legs, the back feels liberated, that your chest opens, that you're able to offer or surrender any of these things out and do not keep them, do not hold them deep inside. Allow your last exhalation to empty all the way through and then gently come back to center. Breathe in towards the center. Allow your body to slowly release that right leg. Exhale, extend your legs if you need to extend them. Cross them if you need to maintain them crossed. Allow your body to slowly sit into this position. Allow your hands to gently reach towards your thighs, towards your shins, and then round your back in a way that you are sustaining, that your elbows are extended but not locked, and that you're rounding your spine so your back pulls and arches away from the thighs, away from the knees, and your neck slowly draws in, your spine opens, separate your shoulders. One more time, focusing onto those protective factors, right? Those protective ideas or ideas of closing up ourselves rather than being open, and allow the body to breathe out. Again, there's plenty of research done about the ability to be vulnerable, to be open about ourselves, right? Sometimes we hide and we have to create these shields, or we have to create these personas of who we are rather than being exactly who we are. That again, creating stages of who we pretend to be at times. So allow those protective layers that we create around ourselves, those shields, to be released gently from our back. That our neck is not carrying the tension, the shoulders are not carrying the weight of the world, that where our body is able to exhale all the way through. And when your body is ready, let the inhalation, again, carefully and extending through your breath up, this torso, the spine, and then start releasing your hands wherever they are. Exhale very, very gently, and allow your hands to slowly shift behind you. Allow your hips to slowly, or your feet to slowly look towards each other. So the soles of your feet look towards each other, and you can allow the heels to touch. It doesn't matter how far, it doesn't matter how wide. Press the heels, open the big toe, press the pinky side of your toe if you're really comfortable. Bring your heels closer towards your groin area if your body's able to, and you find more flexibility. It doesn't matter. And allow your hands to slowly soften, your elbows to never be locked, and your shoulders to be drawn back. And let your body inhale, raising your chin as if you're slowly extending away from your throat. Open your body up. Inhale as you lengthen the spine and your throat and your tongue towards the roof. And the exhalation slowly opens. One more time. Open the throat. And so feel the groin area. Feel your solar plexus. Feel your chest. Feel your throat. Feel the entire crown of the head and move through it. Feel that your energy moves. And what do you find? What are the parts that your body find? What emotional or intellectual connection you feel to these parts of your body when your last breath happens? Feel your body is breathing truly into these parts. And then exhale, release, slowly soften. Can you feel your body slowly soften? And feel your hands come towards your knees, embracing your legs, hugging them gently, and roll your head towards your kneecaps. Are your eyes open to look outside? Sometimes it helps to close your eyes so you can look inwardly. And so easy to start thinking or looking or externalizing things when we actually are able to slowly look inside. And it's not my process, it's each and every one's process, right? It's our own personal process of looking into our physical body and the connection to our emotions, the connection to our intellect, and how are we really observing that? And who is doing that? Is the mind that is paying attention. So can we give 100% attention to this 1 second where the mind really connects? It doesn't matter. We can then let go for a second and then come back in if we need to. Can you let your body exhale, move? Again, it's about building your own spiritual endurance. When your last long exhalation enters and your gut and your chest and your shoulder blades separate, your neck lengthens to the back. Come one more time, opening your knees, heels of your feet, lengthen your hips, allow your arms without locking the elbows, raise your chest up. Breathe in, observe your body. Stay on the ground or raise hips on the floor. Feel your body just opening, never hanging on your wrists, elbows, or shoulders. Deep breath. If that feels okay with your body, feel your body just open to move, to really liberate your body from all pressure from your chest and let your body exhale. And again, trust, again, that divine energy is all around us. And let your body settle. And then trust that your body's opening all those energies and let them embrace us. And so feel that your hands come gently forward as you exhale and you're hugging your legs and your forehead is coming towards your kneecaps. And let your body, again, be embraced. Feel that divine energy is all around us and is wrapping themselves around us, giving us a hug around the shoulders. It can be in whatever form you want to imagine that energy to be, that presence that actually is a divine form, so that is gently around us, and maybe is a soft touch in our neck or in our head or in our shoulders, or maybe in our arms, or maybe it's allowing them to hug completely and you can just embrace slowly, letting everything else slip away. When your body is ready, exhale deeply, breathe out, ooze all and any pressures inside your body, and let your body inhale and slowly soften. Allow kindly for your legs to extend one more time, to stretch them out, to feel your body just lengthen your legs, that your breath settles gently, your hips to the ground, that your arms open wide and tall towards the sky, and you breathe in and you let your body slowly reach gently forward. It doesn't matter how far, just simply reach for your thighs, for your hips. Maybe your forehead touches gently towards your knees, towards your shins. Exhale all the way through, lock or unlock your knees. When your body exhales, feel that you're not gently tightening, you're not there for the minute. Allow your body to really surrender. So what does it feel like to just be there and surrender any pressure, any tension? How does your mind react when there's pressure and there's expectations? And what are they going to say when they see me? Or what am I going to judge my body when I do this or do that? Or what is my expectation? I want this out of this position rather than something that I'm obtaining right now. So can you allow all the other things shift away and observe your body and your intention and listen internally and connect with self? Because deep inside our souls, we are just spiritual beings. So allow your body to really feel those connections deep inside. And when your body is ready, let your slow motion to prepare your hands to bring your body slowly up, observing exhalation and inhalation as many times as it needs to extend, to open the arms wide and up towards the inhalation. Breath in and let your arms stay tall above the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly lean a little bit forward and open your tongue and exhale through your mouth. Jaw very wide open. Stay, inhale, slowly soften. And then one more time, stick your tongue out. Breathe slowly, inhaling a little bit longer and softer. And last time, through your tongue. Inhale, raise up towards the sky. Open your arms wide. Exhale, reach towards your thighs, towards your knees, towards your shins. Open your legs a little bit wider, bring them closer. It doesn't matter. Soften your knees and reach slowly forward. Just final time to extend and reach slowly towards the front of your body. Allow your head, your neck, not hinging, not forcing, not tear anything. Right? It's not about tearing. It's about actually reconnecting, to feel your body reconnects slowly. Jerry, I think we're running out of battery. Find the exhalation to support it. Find the extension to deeply breathe in and then breathe all the way out. Find your neck to not be tense, to really draw your chin in, that your chin is actually supported slowly towards the chest, so you can feel the extension of every line along the body. When your last full exhalation empties through, breathe out, allow your body to kindly and gently move your hands to round, to open, to really open your chest, to slowly sit, to really open the arms to the sides and left side of your body, and let your chest be wide, palms and hands to open, hold forward, to really feel that you're allowing your chest to just expand. That the crown of it extends. Breathe in gently. When your last long inhalation, can you really extend it open? Breathe, clear all the points of tension in the body, and then exhale and release. Find that your movement is a movement that carries your own intention, your own emotion. That your right foot slowly bends, that your left foot slowly bends, that your body slowly slides over towards your heels, that you're maybe rolling over your toes and you touch your knees to the ground and your hands come slowly on the ground under your shoulders while your toes are slowly flexed. And again, we flex the toes so you can feel the stretch of those toes. A lot of tension is felt. We walk, we stand on those feet all the time. Can you feel the tissue of the feet also needing a little bit of exhalation, of release? And your arms and the elbows are not tensing, you're relaxing your head, you're dropping your body. Can you round the spine? Can you move into the soles of your feet, into the toes? Your neck is light, your jaw throws in, the abdomen supports. One more time, feel the expansion of that upper body from the neck, from the shoulders, all the way down to the back, mid-back, lower back, hips, soles of your feet in your last full breath. Can you exhale? Can you really feel that you're really stretching? And it's not just physical stretch, it's lengthening all the energy that is stored in our body. And then kindly, through your breath, raise your knees. Maybe you're on the balls of your toes, if that's okay with your body, for just one single breath. Observe that your body exhales on the balls of your toes. When your last breath in happens, allow your body to slowly move your right foot forward. So your knees are coming towards the ground, your right foot slowly steps towards the top of your yoga mat, your left leg raises, and your left heel stays on the ground. And you can feel your body slowly bending through your right knee. So your left foot walks as far behind as possible, and you stretch your body into that right leg. And you feel the weight of your body shifting towards that right heel. The left heel remains on the floor, the left foot slowly open, and your body stretches. One more time, feel that your body just rests, and you feel the leg on the right opening, your hip opening. Again, we get stuck sometimes in our same way of doing things, and then the hips solidify and get stuck in movement, and we are not able to move through our hips. And we find flexibility, the ability to be just vulnerable, to be able to make mistakes. Can we allow ourselves to just give permission to be okay with learning through errors. Let your body draw, neck, extension of spine move when your body's ready. Deep breath. Allow your right hip and your right leg to really sustain and stretch at the same time. Feel the full range of your exhalation, and then slowly bring your toes to raise, extend the right leg, move your body towards the side of your yoga mat, and rotate exactly in the opposite direction. Feel that your left heel stays closer to your body while your left toes rotate out. Your right heel stays on the ground, your right toes are wide, your left knee opens, and you can feel your body. One more time, bending that left leg and leaning completely into that left leg. So what does it feel to trust your leg in the most perfect position for your body? That you're really supporting it. You're not pinching, you're not forcing, you're not having any difficulty in the position in terms of injury, but you're not ignoring those points, but you're really activating places of your body that need to be strengthened, and you're releasing the stress. So you find that your left hip, if you were holding anything in that hip, if we feel that we have been stuck, and maybe you are as much human as I am, but there's points in my life where there is just feels that I'm not moving forward. Can I surrender to that right now and breathe through it and move it through my body, that I'm processing that emotion, that feeling, that extension, that is not just a physical, but it's an emotional movement, that I can allow my spiritual energy to just be clear, to come through. And those other things, the external, the material things, the Mayic energy to just be released and exhaled, that I'm able to surrender gently, deeply into my leg, that I find extension and openness through my hips in your last long breathe all the way through, and then gently carry your body slowly. Allow your left knee to stretch, allow your toes to come slowly out, forward. And one more time, we're going to rotate towards the right side. This time we're going to allow the right heel to stay on the ground and the left leg to rotate. And feel that your left heel comes tall off the ground, so your heel is above the tip of the toes. And if there are different feelings, and now feel my hands slowly. Maybe it's my fists, maybe it's just the tip of my fingers, maybe it's the full hands into the ground. Find that your body stretches and you can feel the hips and your upper thigh, and your left heel presses back and your neck slowly extends forward. And can you give yourselves enough room? Can I give myself enough room to just move, just feel the breath? And then I'll have to think about it. I'll have to analyze it. Just whatever comes up, it's okay. Can you let the body just shift into it and observe that you're surrendering to the movement, that you're trusting the movement of your hips, of your legs, of your spine, that your body breathes deeply, that you feel your heart active in a very kind and strong way, that we allow to gently, one more time, breathe deeply from deep in our guts, and then slowly find your own process and think about it, become slowly moving, shifting back, rotating, not quickly, not fast, your own pace until your opposite side now retains the benefit, and find that your right heel is the one tall and your right toes are gently under that heel, and I adjust my feet as wide as I need to, and I adjust my hands and my shoulders and my knees as long as I need to, and I surrender. Not pushing is not fighting, is about just being, and observe what does it feel good about this position for your body, and ways that your body needs to really release that. And I am breathing in and I am breathing out without holding, without attachment, with full surrender. Inhaling and exhaling all with your gut. Can you feel parts of your body that need to be engaged? Let your last full breath, let the exhalation really move deep those muscles inside, and then slowly come up. Stretch your leg, left leg, and then rotate towards the side of your yoga mat. Stay right there in the side of your yoga mat with the feet wide apart, and your torso slowly comes forward and settles. You don't have to push it. You don't have to go any farther. You don't have to stretch anything. Just let it settle and take the weight of your body into the heels. So shift a little bit the hips back, so you can feel as if you're moving your toes off the ground. If your toes were coming off the ground and you Find your body exhaling. And maybe your hands just start walking a little bit farther in front of your body and a little bit wider than maybe distance of your shoulders. Just maybe the tip of the fingers, maybe it's the full palm of the hands, and your head exhales. And you one more time surrender. How far apart your legs need to be? Do they need to be closer? Need to be farther? Can you adjust and give you the liberty to move into your body? And let the exhalation slowly empty your jaw, your head, your spine. Breathe in. Again, find your space. Find where is it that it feels your back. You need to shift a little bit here. You need to move a little bit your shoulder blades. You need to move a little bit your left and right side. When your abdomen, is your abdomen really active and connected? Is any part of your body that you really need to take a special attention and awareness today? Can you let your body one last time breathe out in this position? Very kind. And then slowly come slowly forward as if you're allowing your torso to come towards your hands. And your hands are far in front of your body. So your body weight is going to shift towards your hands. And you're going to allow your body to slowly reach out forward. As if you're just coming to a very wide leg plank and then coming very close to the screen. But that's okay. Find your jaw to be drawn in. Deep breath. Allow your spine slowly. Betsy's criticizing my haircut, but that's okay. Inhale slowly, index and thumb. Pinky is wide. Deep breath. Allow your heels, extend your calves, feel your glutes, find your waist. How does your back feel? How your arms feel? How's your chest feel? Can you feel your body just moving? Again, finding the widest range of movement for your body. And allowing the heels to be as grounded and your toes to be as light. So your toes are extending. They're flexible enough to stretch the soles of your feet. When your last two breaths, jaw draws in, your head slowly opens forward, and your body exhales. Trust, that's your hands. Trust your upper body, your chest, your muscles of your chest, finding those upper muscles, and inhale slowly. Press back your hips, walk your hands in, allow your feet to remain as wide apart as they need to be, and let your hands walk closer towards the space under your chest. Walk a little bit or move a little bit your toes and heels and knees gently on the ground so you can feel you find them gently, and let your body slowly allow your knees to slowly bend tiny bit. Bring your heels a hair closer towards each other than your toes, and use your legs to slowly come up and breathe up as your body rounds and extends and raises towards the sky, and you feel your abdomen supporting the position of your back. You feel your feet going to the back. Exhale slowly into this position. Find your body steady, wide stands. Feel the breath. Exhale all the way through. When and if your body is ready, allow the exhalation to empty through. Feel that your right knee, so your right knee now that is going to activate, we're going to bend it. We're going to bring the heel in. We're going to bend the right knee, not completely. Your foot is not perpendicular, it's slightly wide, just at an angle 45, 60, 30 degrees. Depends on how far your body needs to do. Just as a reference, find your heel to be steady and let your right elbow to slowly touch towards the leg, your thigh to be supportive, and your left hand to come towards the leg, towards the hip, towards the waist, towards the rib cage, towards the shoulder, towards the back of the head, or maybe over towards the left side of your body. And your body exhales, and feel that your toes are light and your body slowly drops your hips. And then open the hip area. It's not just the hip, it's your waist. Can you feel that your body reaches? And let's, again, in a comfortable position. It doesn't have to be anything other. You not compare it, right? It's not in comparison. We just happen to do it together because it feels so good. The energy of each of us actually helps each other reaching a deeper level, right? This sense of community. It might not be a physical community right now in terms of geographically being together, but we're spiritually together. And that energy, that connection observes and allows, again, that shared thought, that shared intention to be more powerful. Can you feel your body exhaling? Breathe through. Can you feel that your body extends and you observe the lengthening of the hips, moving of the rib cage? Is your last exhalation emptying through, and then allow your body to slowly come back. Raise gently your torso by your Again, grounding muscles and rotate exactly in the opposite direction. It doesn't have to be perpendicular. The toes don't have to be pushing anything. Allow your body to slowly soften. Observe your tummy, observe your back, and then feel your way as your left knee bends, your left arm slowly touches, your right arm comes wide and raises towards the sky, and then look towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the right underarm. It doesn't matter where your hand lands, you can place it. Observe your body reaching through, observe the movement. Inhale, let your, again, gut feeling, let your chest feeling, let your throat. This is the time to observe and extend. Again, one more time. If you want to really spiritualize your movement, can you feel anything that we have actually stored in our body? We all have maybe a little bit too stored inside that we have actually held deeply in. Again, the intensity of the love from divinity is such that it's costless. And so there's nothing that we can do for their love, and there's nothing that we can do not to deserve their love. So their love is constantly there. All we need to do is just be open, to be just turning our minds towards that, to really look inside and just open your heart and abandon, feel, and then physically connect to that feeling and feel yourself just abandoned to it, to really be embraced and supported. One more time, take a full breath. Allow the heels, not the toes, feel the body really connected to the feeling of inhalation. When your body exhales through, allow your toes to flex, raise your body very gently, come with your legs wide apart. One more time, deep breath in, open your arms up towards the sky. Allow your fingers to cross, let the elbows bend and feel that your hands come slowly towards the back of your neck, towards the back of the head, to the back of the shoulders, and then raise the elbows. The elbows are not wide, the elbows come towards the sides of your head. You breathe in, and when your body's ready, maybe your body's able to slowly lean a little bit forward, or maybe a little bit farther forward with your toes parallel towards each other, never locking your knees, and let your body exhale slowly towards the ground. And you open the back muscles, you open the hips, and stretch your back, stretch your shoulders, stretch your hips. Feel that you're clearing anything that you may have held in your hips, that you have moved through your hips, allow them to be stretched. Anything that you're still holding on your back, on your kidneys, on your lungs, anything you're holding on your shoulders, on your neck, let it all breathe out. Allow your inhalation and the exhalation, that your spine and your torso moves towards the floor. That you're intentionally and consciously and alertly being into the position so your body feels intently connected to the emotion of the movement that comes from deep inside, right? It's a flux of all these juices. So the physical body has this way of representing all those things that are stored inside. It's a constant connection with your endocrine system, is your juices, is your breathing, is your heart rate, is your nervous system, is your subtle energy. Exhale all the way through, release your hands, and let your body bend gently your knees. Allow your hands to come right in a comfortable position under your chest, and let your right toes press out to the right side, and then gently bend a little bit as if your body just with your torso coming always forward in front of your body, you're bending away from that left leg by flexing the right knee and slowly pressing onto the heel. Your toes are as wide as you feel comfortable. And sometimes I use my right hand to hold onto my right knee. Sometimes I use my right elbow and shoulder to press my right leg wider, and I slowly flatten the hips. Deep breath. And can I feel my right hip? And so what's it that I hold on my right hip? My right hip in particular, it always gives me a little bit of trouble. And I think that happens from an injury that I had when I was a kid. So can I still feel that right hip? Can I feel the extension of those muscles, those tendons, the nerve cord that was affected has been injured since I was younger? Can I feel the movement of that? Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. Your body and my body feel that full exhalation. Breathe out. Let your last breath in. Exhale deeply through its toes and then move. Move slowly back to center. Can you feel your feet parallel? Exhale, exhale. Hips are slowly moving back. Weight shifts into the heels. Toes are light and your hands extend forward in front of your body and wider than your shoulders. So the crown of the head or the forehead come closer towards the ground and your back lengthens and your spine extends and you breathe as if the hands, I don't know where you are, but maybe they are sticking to the ground and you can have them give you a little bit of, again, that friction so your hips can actually tilt back and you can feel the openness. Not because you're overextending, because you're opening deeply. And so what is the sensation? Sometimes the physical sensation is confused or masking the emotional sensation or vice versa. Can you feel what is the recognizable emotion at this point on your body? Deep breath. Observe your tummy, that your last one inhalation. Observe the exhalation, that your back really, really opens, that your abdomen really strengthens and slowly come gently forward onto your hands first. Find the weight of your body forward and let your hands walk closer towards your chest or under your chest and shoulders. And you can feel your body slowly creating space on your left side and your left knee bends a little bit and your toes open a little bit wider and my body slowly starts shifting towards the left. Deep breath on my hands and again, aware of where your right foot is, your right heel. And I can feel my body, my torso is still in front and maybe my left arm or my left shoulder or my left hand resting on the knee or in front of that leg so I can feel that perpendicularity of that left leg and I feel my body stretching through the hips. Inhale slowly and exhale all the way through. Can I really open those muscles? Not your neck tension. Are you breathing? Are you still finding what is it from what you've heard today with and through your body? What is it that is the best feeling that is now coming up? So where can you lean into that emotion, into that feeling? Is there a part of you that have heard something inside and wants to really explore it more deeply? Is this a time to really look into that? Let your last 2 breaths feel it. Feel it. Observe your own process, inhaling and exhale all the way through slowly. Press to that leg, bring your hands gently forward, bring your legs to be parallel to each other, allow your hands to slowly come right under the shoulders. Drop your body all the way forward. So the crown of the head slowly comes gently towards the floor and your feet remain parallel towards each other. Toes and heels exact same distance from each other. And your hands come under the shoulders, in between your feet, towards the back of the body, and the crown of the head comes closer towards the floor. It doesn't mean touching, it doesn't mean any of those things. Just simply find your body in the most available position for those muscles and your head relaxes, not pushing, not forcing. Open your arms, separate your shoulders, crown the head slowly as deeply into the floor as your body needs to. And again, surrender. It's about the crown of the head, right? It's the highest part of your body that moves deeper into the floor. And you surrender and bow sincerely through your physical body. But it's not just a body moving, but it's an intentional surrendering. To just be aware of the magnitude of amazing available energy around us. That is the presence of divine love completely around. And then just simply, I'm able to slowly move and shift and surrender all the other shields in my psyche and body, and my hands help as I inhale and then gently come slowly forward. Breath in, allowing slowly my heels to come towards each other, my toes to come towards each other. So my body becomes a little stronger as I reach up, find my legs extending, reaching slowly towards the sky, standing position, breath in, allow the body to come slowly to standing pose, breathing gently into this position. And then exhale my arms slowly out to the sides of your body, crossing them around and lift them towards the sky. As if I'm really standing very, very tall. And then exhale as I move around my shoulders. One more time. Breathing around and up towards the sky. Lengthening. And then exhale all the way through. And I feel, and again, as silly as that may be, right? Or may seem, just a breath. To breathe completely, to give yourselves or myself time and ourselves time to just breathe with awareness. That allowing the shoulder rotation, that your chest muscles, you can still feel the benefits around your back, around the abdominal strength, about the hips, the entire glute area. You can always investigate what it feels like internally to expand and raise and open. And when the body's ready, exhale all the way through kindly. Allow your body to stay standing to this position. Deep breath, letting the right hand come into the waist area with your fingers forward, wrapping around your hips and the thumb around the edge of your hip towards the back of your body. The right elbow sinks down rather than be lifted. And the exhalation slowly opens the left arm wide and up towards the sky and over the head. And so what does it feel like? Maybe the right elbow is pointed out to the side of your body or behind you. So to clear the shoulder, to clear the clavicle. And the left arm that's on top drops the hand over the head. And I can feel maybe my hand folding gently behind or touching behind the head, behind the neck, behind the shoulder blades. And my head looks towards the front, towards the ground, towards the left elbow, breathing in. I feel, and I stay with my feet steady and feel that my hips slowly shift towards the left side to really elongate the left side of your body. When your body breathes, and are you breathing into the body? You squeeze, find different parts of your body needs to be paying attention to. Last 2 breaths. Exhale through your nose, breathe out through your nose. Last inhalation, breathing deeply into it. And exhale all the way through, come slowly back upright, very, very gently towards the center, releasing your left arm, standing very gently into this pose, into full Tadasana position. Your left side will feel most likely different from the right one. And so what is the feeling? What is the difference between one and the other? If it's physical, what is the physical difference? Can you become aware of what that feels like? What other parts of your body are talking to you? Can you stand in a way that the balls of your toes are the ones secured, wide apart from each other? The heels of your feet even walk slowly a little bit behind. So the big toes are very close to each other while the heels are slightly wide. My hips are slowly, not tilted, not turned to the one side or the other, but slowly open forward. My abdomen, my rib cage opens. My chest muscles expand and carry my clavicles. My shoulders are clear. I open my heart center. My arms are resting and surrendering towards the body, and my head becomes really tall to the crown. And I can find from my feet and breathe from my feet up to my head. And then, I surrender from the head down. Let every weight, any pressure, any anxiety, any stressing idea to release to the ground and be embraced. And then open, inhale, breathe deeply. And allow all the other things to just simply shift away, releasing them while you're standing, while you feel the, again, potency of Mother Earth as you breathe gently towards the sky, the vastness of the open space above us. And then surrendering through the soles of your feet. Find last breath out. Very nice. Very, very gentle. Flex your right hand or right elbow, I should say, with your hand into your waist. Allow your shoulder and clavicle to really work together so there's no tension there. You find the sweet spot for your arm. There's not a set spot, it's not a definite. It's allowing yourself to find that for you and in your physiognomy as well. Let your left arm to slowly open wide and extend up towards the sky, and feel that your underarm opens, that your rib cage and waist area. How is the body functioning right now? How's your body constituted? Can you feel your glutes? Can you feel your hips? Are you tilted? Is your left arm more pressing into the hip, adding more support, or actually the left arm over your head, slowly moving over your back of the neck, back of the shoulders, while your right hand presses or lightens up the pressure on the hips? Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. Can you feel your left elbow adding extension? Can you feel your head looking towards the ground? Are your fingers able to support or needing to support the position of your head? Deep breath. And as you're able to exhale, is there movement? Is there a spot that you're moving into that shortens your breath? And how can you open that breath? How can you let that movement be supported and supportive of your breathing? Instead of tightening, allow your body to open. One more time, breathe. Feel your rib cage, feel your underarms, feel the strength. Build on the strength that you have internally, that is given to you, that is, again, a grace of that divine energy that is allowing us to have that strength from inside. When the body is ready to exhale, you can feel opening all the way through deep muscles to slowly come back upright. Breath in, reach. And then exhale your left arm, hands and shoulders. Beautiful. Deep breath into this pose. Allow your body to exhale very, very gently. Feel that your arms come gently forward in front of your body and your fingers are slowly facing, or palms of hands are facing, fingers interlacing gently in front of your body. Exhale all the way through. And when your body's ready, allow your hands to slowly raise your knuckles towards the sky and observe the exhalation. Breathe in. When your body's ready, stay steady, ground yourselves. Really feel your back, really feel your tummy supporting, that you're not forcing any position. And when your last exhalation empties through, your right foot stays steady, your left leg steps out to the left side. I said the tip of the big toe of the left foot is on the ground. And again, find that your right leg is long, right? You're not sitting on that right hip, you're staying tall through that right hip. That your inner thigh and your outer thigh are holding the hip in alignment, and your rib cage and waist slowly supports. And can you be aware of that? And that's as far as your body goes, perfect. If your body goes a little bit deeper, your torso lengthens a little bit deeper, and your left leg opens a little bit off the ground, find your left leg open. Inhale and exhale all the way through. Can you squeeze and support? Is that enough to be one breath and then come down and rest and then come back again? You need to stay a little bit longer. You need to commit yourself to movement. Find your body strong. So what are you thinking about when you feel your body moving? Where are your eyes? Where is your mind? Where is your surrender? Where do you find your strength? Last time, breath in. Exhale, slow motion. Very gentle. Do not rush. There's nothing that's going to happen in milliseconds. So find your body strong and let the exhalation bend. The elbows, arms, slowly bend forward all the way towards the ground. As if your hands are about to touch your lowest position possible. It doesn't matter where they are or where that might be. Allow your hands to come slowly towards the feet, all the way towards the ground. Observe the exhalation to slowly drop your head. Feel your hands and fingers coming closer to wherever you feel most comfortable. It's not dictated by anything outside. There's no goal, but it's about the process. What are you feeling right now? Are you letting go of your neck, your head? Are you able to shift your attention from the outside movement to the internal feeling of your body. Are your thighs gently contracting so you can look at your kneecaps, and your kneecaps are protected by lifting them gently? Are you overextending, or are you really finding that perfect spot? Once you find your perfect spot, then you can start experimenting. What does it feel like to surrender in my perfect spot? Am I softening my shoulders and my neck rather than tensing or carrying or trying to control a position? Can I breathe? Am I breathing in the way that I know my body needs to breathe? When my last full inhalation empties all the way out, kindly, my knees bend, so my legs are the ones in charge, not my back, and I contract and feel. What does it feel in every degree of the ascension from the ground up? How does my body align? One more time, and then can I exhale my hands to the sides of my body and raise my arms towards the sky until my fingers cross into, again, knuckles extended towards the ceiling without locking shoulders or elbows or wrists or even fingers in tension. Find your inhalation. How are my hips? Am I finding perfect balance through my legs, through my feet, through my ankles? Can I feel my waist and rib cage when my body is ready? Is my lower back in perfect position? Can I extend the right leg to the side of your body and I can place just a big toe on the ground? Is that enough support? Is that enough to feel my hips not tilting, not twisting, but maintaining that entire leg? Is my alignment supporting the joints? Is my strength allowing my body to lean a little bit towards the left side? And so what is the challenge there? Can I have my head, my neck, my jaw, my spine? Deep breath is our process. Really engaging. Is my leg coming down? Am I allowing myself to be, again, exactly where I need to be, not where I'm expected to be? Can you find breath? Inhale. Exhale all with your tummy. Check one more time. All the joints, all the muscles. Let your last one deep breath in. Exhale, and then slow motion, never rushing. Bring that right leg back to the ground. Inhale, fold one more time, all the way forward. This time, bend the elbows around the spine, soften the knees, allow your fingers to touch the ground by your knees bending as much as possible, and then slowly raise the heels, and maybe the knees drop a little bit. And this is as far as you're gonna go, perfect. Maybe the knees drop farther deep into the heels of your feet, it doesn't matter. Maybe your hands will stay on your legs, on your thighs, and this is as far as you're gonna bend. So find that your back is rounded, your chin is dropping towards your chest, that your head comes towards your kneecaps, that your body rolls slowly forward. Opening the back muscles, opening the glutes, opening the hips, deep breath. Allow the exhalation to slowly squeeze abdomen, to consciously press the chest. Can you soften the elbows so your back lengthens wide? Allow your rib cage to really rest closest to your thighs. When your last long exhalation empties all the way through, your head really heavy forward, bring your body forward towards your knees, settle to the ground, feel your body slowly coming into neutral position on hands and knees. Allow the exhalation to slowly settle. Deep breath in. Bring your right knee slowly forward towards the top of your yoga mat, while your left leg comes all the way back towards the back of your yoga mat, and let your body inhale. Sit onto that right heel if your body allows it. So, right, the hip is right above the heel of the right foot, and your knee might be able to allow that movement or not. You can use props, as you already know. Allow your elbows and shoulders, breath in when your body is ready. Bring your chest to come slowly off the ground towards the sky with your fists and the tip of the fingers. The full palm of hands closer to your body if you want more intensity, farther away from your body if you want less intensity. Allow your toes on the left foot to really stretch back your shin, the ankle, the thigh, the hip flexor. Your jaw draws away from your throat. Your eyes roll over your eyebrows. If your neck allows it, move your chest, move your throat wider and broader. Again, any tightness, any emotion stored still, any voiceless words in our throat chakra. Deep breath. And the body extends. One last long deep breath in. Exhale and then release. Slowly bring your hands gently towards the ground, deeper. Bring your right knee back and immediately switch to your left. Slow motion, you don't have to rush, allowing your hips to come towards the heel. If your leg allows it, you can always add props if you want to support that space. Bring your body to exhale and release kindly into the ground, through your hands, through your elbows, through your shoulders, and let your spine and be adjusted and supported, that your left knee is bent softly, that your hips find the best position for them, and then slowly start bringing forward attention. Do not get, again, too complacent about the position. Gain awareness. Bring your toes on the right foot farther behind so your shin opens and your chest starts moving forward. So it's less important how far forward, is about your own feeling. So your intention may be to extend all the way the front of that right leg, the hip flexor on the right side, the squeezing of the right glute, the opening of your chest, the opening of your throat, the tongue moving towards the roof of your mouth, your eyes looking towards your eyebrows. Again, think about this as if it were moving meditation, right? You don't have to sit, close your eyes and be in this numbed state if you want to do meditation. Meditation can be done in any point and all points. It's about your intention. What is it that you're really thinking about right now? Can you observe your body breathing deeply into this? And the crown of it extends a little bit taller. And the body exhales a little bit deeper through your tummy. Can you feel skin, all your dermis, different layers around your body stretching? Can you feel that it's not just physical extension, that you let your last one breath, that you're supporting your shoulder blades, neck, and spine, and you breathe in tall through your eyes. And then exhale, release. Release. This position, bringing your right foot support to flex, bring your right knee to slowly come forward, support your left leg to come back. Inhale gently. And we're going to allow the body to slowly round to sit into sitting position. With your legs extended, with your legs crossed, completely irrelevant. Find your body as comfortably into the ground as you need to. Again, use props under your knees, under your hips, extend your legs. Even if your legs are extended, you can place props under your knees. You can sit in the chair, you can sit in the bench, it doesn't matter. Find your body slowly coming gently forward. So in between your thighs, your hands, very important to give you support. So your back is not doing the effort, it's not pushing. It is your abdomen and strength of your glutes to slowly open your hips as you lean gently forward in front of the body. And your head comes long and you round your spine, or you extend your spine forward away from your tailbone, and your body exhales. And we place the highest part of your body closest to the ground. In other words, bowing in this position. So, humility. What does humility really mean? It just means the absence of ego, or the maybe diminishing of our ego. And ego means, as we've said many times, the false identification of self. So we think that we are this foot, we think we are our body, we think we are our things that are on borrow for this lifetime in our possession. And we create attachment to that. And we think about humility and releasing and slowly coming closer to the ground. And finding a sense of centeredness. And with your arms and your hands, press on your ground and legs and prepare and slow down. Even if you think you're slowing down, slow down a little bit deeper and see if your body feels differently coming up. And you sit back. And so how does it feel to find your seat, find your place in the world? Where do you exactly belong? Do we belong in North America? Do we belong in the north side of the city, in the south side of the city? Do we belong in a cubicle? Do we belong in a pharmacy? Do we belong in the building across on the first floor or the 10th floor? Where do I find myself more deeply? Does it matter where I am physically? Does any of the external expression really matter when our mind is focused on what's really important? Can I rest my hands, my lap, my thighs, my knees? Do I need to open and soften my hands just when it feels like that? Or do I need to touch my index to my thumb, which is a mudra or movement of creation of energy related to gyan or knowledge? That is not my intellectual knowledge, it's not my prideful knowledge, but it's my spiritual wisdom that comes and is given to me by simply surrendering. That is really not mine, that I simply become an instrument, that I let my body breathe. I soften my facial expression. I soften my eyes, my lips. I even soften my tongue, the roof of my mouth relaxes and my throat clears. I release the weight of my shoulders. And rely and trust and surrender to the strength of the divine energy inside and around me. Then I don't have to close my heart. I don't have to build up my back. I don't have to set my ground by locking my step. But I remain open, clear, vulnerable, surrendered. I observe my thoughts as if they were just balloons being released one at a time. I don't hold on to them. I gently and lovingly letting them serve their purpose. I rediscover my new self, my new intention, encountering my true union or yoga. Developing a sense of lovingness, of devotion, intentional about our actions, and kind from our heart in this shared thought, peacefulness, maybe understanding what harmony feels like in this moment. Surrender to the truth of who I am. And to re-engage into my path towards happiness by developing unapologetically my feelings of devotional, selfless love.